Welcome to the zoo. Like the view from our world-famous tram, this overview will show you the big picture so you can navigate your own way through the multimedia zoo. Over the next several screens, we'll get acquainted with the general layout of the zoo and learn how to use the main menu map to get to any exhibit. You got to this zoo overview by pressing the Overview button, but this isn't the only button available from the opening screen. The Animals button offers you a shortcut to the animals at the Multimedia Zoo, and the Exit button is how you quit the program. This is the main menu map. The different landscapes at the top of the map represent the world's 10 different bioclimactic zones, called biomes. Along the right and left edges of the map are other locations at the zoo, including the zoo nursery and the children's zoo. The tour bus marks the spot where, with so many different locations to visit at the zoo, you may want a little more information before exploring a location. Short summaries of the location and what you will see there are available. Like the real zoo, the Multimedia Zoo is made up of hundreds of exhibits, unique places where information on a single topic can be explored. Most of the exhibits in the Multimedia Zoo focus on a particular animal. For example, if you select the tropical rainforest biome from the main menu map, you will explore the rainforest through a series of exhibits, each presenting. Once you arrive at an exhibit, you're free to explore any of the text, pictures, sounds, movies, and stories presented at that. The type of media item you select determines the controls available to you. For example, you can page up and down through text items. Just like the main menu map, brief summaries are available to describe the contents of every media item. If you browse through all the featured media items and find yourself hungry for more, then it's time to. Some exploration media items simply provide additional detailed information about the exhibit. One of the most unique places at the Computer Zoo is the media. Like any good library, the media. If you choose all movies from the opening dialogue, you will be taken. Once a media item is selected, you have two options for viewing it. Like exploring from an exhibit. Other than the media library, there are selecting the tour bus, selecting the story, selecting the info kiosk on the main menu map. If you haven't figured it out already, many of the tools you use to find your way through the Computer Zoo appear. Search lets you look for media items based on keywords. All the text items, that includes general information notes, fact and figure sheets, endangered information, articles, kids stuff, and tour text, can be copied from this program to a separate file where they can be printed or brought into your word processor for editing. That's all you need to know to get started on your journey through the Multimedia Zoo. Everything else there is to know you'll pick up as you explore. Don't be afraid to wander new locations and try new features at the zoo. Like the real zoo, the charging rhinos and anything else that could be dangerous have been fenced in, so explore freely and enjoy.
Barbara. How are you? Oh, you're so wide awake. Morning, Bertie. Really? So you're stuck in your phone?
It's hours before the first visitors arrive.
You having me this morning?
A time for morning greetings and the day's first meal.
People look at these animals and they see an animal that sleeps up to 20 hours a day, and it's kind of difficult to recognize that an animal that sleeps that much can actually have a personality, but they really do. They're very unique animals too, and so they're really fascinating. They're actually marsupials rather than bears. A lot of times people call them bears. That probably originated because they look sort of like teddy bears.
There's a lot of times I go through the zoo and a week will go by and I think to myself, you know, I haven't even noticed any animals around me because I don't pay attention to the animals as much.
Just as spectacular and exotic as the zoo.
Topiary is the art of shaping plants into geometric or animal forms. It draws attention to the animal.
The white animals with the long straight horns are the Arabian oryx, and they were once almost completely